Theo, can I watch a movie?
Sure thing, little buddy. What'd you have in mind? How old are you again?
7.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Welcome everyone to Prodigy's Pontification, a new segment I'm just going to post randomly whenever I feel the need to quote-unquote rant. This will be a little segment that I use to go ahead and basically just voice my point of view on some typical or hot topic issues going on. In this case and scenario, as you may be able to tell from the intro, this is going to be about the debate whether Deadpool, the movie coming out, should be rated R or PG-13. So here's a little background information as to what exactly is going on. There's a YouTuber out there by the name of Grace Randolph who started an online petition to try to get Deadpool movie, which is currently rated R, to be PG-13 to get more followings in there. Mostly basically due to the fact that there is a follower of hers who's an 8-year-old child by the name of Matthew, who seems to be a big X-Men fan, wants to see the movie and is unable to do so. And that pretty much has started up like a whole war, big major debate online as to whether or not it's stupid to go PG-13 or even start this petition, or whether or not that she does have a point. My focus on this video is really just going to be about who cares. I don't see the big issue here. I see stupid reasons and dumb reasons on both sides. Now, when Deadpool was first announced, there was a whole major conflict about whether or not it was going to be R-rated or PG-13. A lot of people were afraid it was going to go PG-13. I was all for rated R, but I was one of the few that wouldn't have been severely disappointed if it was PG-13. Anyone that knows Deadpool is that it's basically, the whole thing is breaking the fourth wall. With Deadpool, if you were to go ahead and do a PG-13 version of it, you can actually openly bleep him throughout the movie and make him aware of it. He can directly talk about the issue with the fact that he wants to be R-rated, but he's getting censored, and just crack jokes about that. So I never really saw that big of a thing, because there could have easily been a workaround. Now that said, it's rated R, and I'm still completely fine with that. It's dumb. The petition isn't going to do anything. When has the petition really honestly done something whenever it comes to something like this? You will have a better chance at getting a petition set up so that Ike Perlmutter could go ahead and donate $1 million to Bernie Sanders. So the kid Matthew ends up writing his mom a letter and ends up explaining X, Y, and Z as to why he should be able to watch the Deadpool movie, which includes him doing his homework, him loving superheroes, him being an X-Men movie fan, and that he's seen all the other X-Men movies, including Origins, Matthew. So his mom is conflicted here. She doesn't know what to do because Deadpool is rated R for graphic violence, graphic sex, graphic language, graphic nudity. What exactly am I going to end up seeing here? Like, I'm not looking to see Deadpool's chimichanga, if you know what I mean. Would it ever make sense for any movie studio to go ahead and release 2 separate ratings for the same movie simultaneously in the movie theaters just to get a bigger audience? Wasting money to now do a whole other cut to be released this late into the game. It's illogical at this point, though. You can't have 2 separate movies that's taking up space for the movie theaters, and time is money. The confusion. I guarantee if you go ahead and you put 2, and you actually go with it along with this plan to do a PG-13 version and a rated R version, and you release it simultaneously, there will be people going into the wrong theaters. There will be people meaning to go see the rated R version over to see the color-coded, downplayed, watered-down version PG-13, and vice versa with kids going into the R-rated version. And at what point, really, are you really going to end up understanding that, oh, I'm in the wrong one? Like, at what point does it really kick in? Does the movie start out with a bunch of titties in the screen? So, like, if you're in there with your kids and you go there with little Matthew, and then you think that you're in a PG-13, and you think that you're all straight, and you walk in, yeah, sure, you got your PG-13 ticket, but maybe you walk into the wrong theater and not even realizing it, because you got so many damn Deadpool signs all over the place, and then you happen to walk into the wrong one, and then all of a sudden, the movie opens up and the strip strip club and you see a bunch of titties bouncing into his face. Oh no, Matthew! Oh no! Don't look! Don't look! Go back and Google search back to when Frozen accidentally in a Florida town. It had to be Florida, didn't it? It had to be Florida. A nymphomaniac trailer attached to Frozen. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google search it. And if you've never seen the Nymphomaniac trailer, the Red Band trailer, of course, I think there is only the Red Band trailer, but if you've never seen that, Google search that or YouTube it. Imagine that trailer of Nymphomaniac being shown accidentally into the screening of a bunch of kids in the theater waiting to watch Frozen. Disney's Frozen. Holy shit! Blu-ray releases. If anything, to go ahead and release the natural rated R version and then a PG-13 version. Just like they do with movies regular when they ever do the unrated cut. Because just imagine, with Deadpool, you can do that. You can go ahead and give it a special slipcover over there and have him on top of like some unicorn or some crazy unicorn farting out rainbows and sparkles. And whenever he stabs somebody, you got like confetti coming out. I mean, how often really has rated R movies really ended up damaging kids? I saw The Exorcist when I was like 6 years old. I turned out just fine. Yeah, my Christian mom though probably doesn't want to really know about that. Why is it though that like we're a lot more comfortable with showing kids a whole bunch of blood and limbs getting torn up and all this like graphic violence and whatnot and gun splattering and stuff like that. But whenever it comes time to showing a bunch of titties on the screen, then we've gone too far. Why is it such a big deal for us as an 8-year-old or whatever is the case is to show a bunch of titties? But we could go ahead and show the kid about people getting shot up in the head. I digress. That's a topic for a whole other situation and a whole another story which doesn't belong in this channel. Breastfeeding. So in closing, why get angry? Fox isn't going to do it. This petition is pointless. Arguing about it is pointless. But what was the worst rated R film that you saw and probably shouldn't have as a kid? You all know mine being The Exorcist. So I'm curious to go ahead and see what you all say. Do you plan on watching Deadpool? Are you excited about it with the marketing and all going on for it? I, for one, am really looking forward to it. I mean, it can't be worse than Fantastic Four, right? I mean, right, Fox? Like, you seem to not do good at Fantastic Four, but you're doing pretty damn well, though, on the X-Men franchise, so at least you have that. And that's it for this segment of Prodigy's Pontification. Until the next time I feel the need to go ahead and rant about a particular topic, thank you so much for commenting in the meantime, and please like the video if you agree with anything I said. Until the next time, I'm out. First you're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll, then we're gonna drop, go, let it go! X gonna give it to you, he gonna give it to you, X gonna give it to you, he gonna give it to you. Rock, riders!